Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I kind of just wanted to have a little fun, play with a new palette. Nothing fancy, just do some makeup. So not long ago, I ordered this lovely little gift box or set, I guess you'd call it, from Kaleidos Makeup. So I heard of Kaleidos through one of Angelic Nikist's videos. She did their Deep Sea Luster palette and it looked absolutely gorgeous. I almost bought it. I really just didn't need to be buying that many palettes and I was already buying 3 here, so I just stuck with this. But yeah, this is their Futurism collection. It looks like this. It's 3 different mini palettes. It's 3 different color schemes. I eventually will do a video on all 3 of them, or like, you know, I'll have 2 other videos, you know, down the line on the other 2. But for today's video, I wanted to use the Astro Pink palette, mostly because I'm going out to dinner in a little bit and I just thought this would be a fun one. I have like an idea in mind of what I want to create already, so it kind of takes the guesswork out of it and I can just have fun and throw on some makeup. So let me show you a close-up of the packaging. So it's super beautiful. And I get serious Pat McGrath vibes with this packaging. It's very nicely weighted because it opens, it's magnetic and it opens like this. Isn't that cool? It's got a little mirror on the side. These are your shadows. So yeah, definitely intrigued by this brand. I've really heard nothing but good things so far, so I'm very happy to finally own something from them. And I think this is gonna be a fun little item to play with. So yeah, I'll show you some quick swatches because it's a small palette, might as well. Okay, here's your swatches. We have Lunar, Stardust, Lightyear, Nebula, Neptune, and Cosmos. These are stunning. This shade in particular is insane. And this one's really cool because it looks a lot more blue in the pan, but on the swatch, it's coming off more purple. So yeah, we'll see how this translates with the look that I have in mind that I want to do. Hopefully it still works because it involved me kind of doing something special with this guy, but we'll see. Yeah, let me go ahead and zoom you guys in and we'll start on the eye look. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into the beautiful deep pink shade, which is called Nebula. And I'm going to use this fluffy angle brush, which is stained, like pretty much all of my brushes at this point. And I'm just going to pack this into the crease. So I have my pink pot down and it's tacky and I'm literally just going to pack this in at first. That is a gorgeous, intense, beautiful color. I am going to kind of flare this out into a V. Okay, I do want to kind of blend that out, but I think I want to try to use one of the other shadows to do it. So I'm going to jump into Stardust, this one right here. And I'm going to take a kind of fluffier brush, still small brush. I've really been preferring working with smaller brushes. And I'm going to start blending this upper edge. I'm kind of going on top of it. And get some on the underside to kind of really bring it out a good bit. When I say a good bit, we're just going out a little bit. I'm not going crazy with this look. And then I'm gonna switch to an even fluffier brush and go into Lunar, which is the lightest shade, and go right above. And I'm gonna go back into that pink shade to re-intensify it, but this just gives us a nice blend and a gradient. So I haven't added anything to it. This is just the brush I used initially. I have not added anything. I'm just gonna use it to start buffing the pink portion of the line up a bit in some areas where it just didn't blend up as much as I wanted it to. And then I'm gonna stamp back into that pink shade once to just really re-intensify the color right directly in the crease. I'm trying not to come up too much since I have that nice blend going. I just want to make sure the tone stays more on the deep pink side. Fluffy brush. I didn't put anything extra on it. Just gonna kind of use it to soften the edges. I am gonna take the fluffy brush and just very lightly tap the tip of it into the pink, just for a little help on this outer part. I like it to kind of have a little smoked out effect. So I am cutting the crease. I'm sure you guys are sick of seeing that by now, but I specifically knew with this palette I want to try to do, instead of just a half cut crease, I really want to do like a double cut crease and have this blue kind of be this nice thick line-ish. I don't know, I have it in my head. All right, so just using Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to cut out half the crease. Okay, I'm gonna use this brush that I'm pretty sure is intended to be a lip brush. It's got like a nice point to it. I'm gonna go into Neptune, the really cool shifting blue shade, and I am going to spray this with setting spray. And I'm gonna kind of keep a concentrated, almost following along the cut crease line just below it. It'll probably be easier for you to see as opposed to me explaining it, so I'm just going to start adding that color. Okay, so it's kind of a thicker on the inner part and then tapers out to a little kind of shimmery line. Kind of just tapers off into glitter, which I love. This shade is gorgeous. I actually found that it ended up working a bit better dry. It was like when the brush was wet, it didn't really want to cling to the lid very well. So I think dry is the way to go with that one. So I'm gonna try this light year shade, which is the next one I'm gonna use. I'm gonna try using that on a dry brush. And I'm just going to cover the rest of the open space. And if I need to spray it, I will, but we'll try dry first. That definitely turned out really beautiful all on its own. I do want to see just what difference spraying it makes, just to see. Gosh, yeah, okay, that one's even more beautiful when you spray it. I am going to pop the shimmering white shade on the inner corner, but I think I'm gonna wait until I've done the lower lash line first. I'm gonna jump back in with that brush I was using with the pink shade just to kind of blend a little bit better over the top of this. Do a little bit of that and a little bit more of the pink shade, tapping it over the top, kind of bringing it all the way to the edge, and then back in with the pink again. So it just kind of turns it a dark shimmering pink essentially. Okay, I did want to use the black. I have a feeling I'm just going to line the lower lash line with it for this particular look. I do want to use it more like across the lid in the future though, because it's got such a gorgeous shimmer. But for now, I don't need it to be super intense. I just wanted to really do that little upper lash area. And I think actually I'm just going to keep this to the outer part. Kind of buff it a little. I want to take a little bit on my small detail brush and lightly feather it in out here. Okay, there we go. I didn't want this to get too smoky. And then for the inner half, I'm going to go back into the blue, which is Neptune. Line the inner part with that. I am going to do my little angle down. I'm gonna just very softly grab a little bit of the pink. Actually, what I'm gonna do is grab a little bit of the pink and then a little bit of this shade right here, which is Stardust, together, and lightly kind of try to buff underneath here. I Once more back into the black to re-intensify a little because I kind of buffed some of it away. Okay, and then to finish everything off, I'm gonna add the lightest shade, light year. I was about to say lightsaber. I'm gonna add that to the inner corner, and also with this little flat angle brush, I'm gonna add that little dash underneath. I'm gonna do that first. Spraying this little brush. And I'm just gonna use a fluffier pencil brush to pop it on the inner corner. And I am gonna drag it up to the outside of that pink crease shade. All right, that is the look. So I think I am gonna do winged liner and lashes, catch the other eye up, and then I'll be right back. All right guys, this is the finished look. So I ended up using just a black liner in the waterline. This is Swerve from ColourPop. I did Likely lashes in the style Sleepy Starlets, just that nice kind of fanned out look. And then for lips, I went with lip gloss. This is ColourPop from their My Little Pony collection. This one is called Ponyland. It's the perfect kind of like shimmery light purple. I thought it complemented the eyes really nicely. So yeah, definitely happy with this look. It pretty much turned out exactly how I was thinking in my head with the gorgeous kind of like blue. The blue was definitely a little trickier to work with than I thought it would be, just because I felt like I needed to layer it up, but it's gorgeous. You can't really deny how beautiful it is. So I'm okay with layering it if it looks like this. So yeah, I can't wait to play around with this palette more, and I'm even more excited to play around with the rest of the palettes. So you guys let me know which one of these two you want to see next. We have either Sci-Fi Green, which looks like this, which is the one I was probably most excited about, honestly. Or we have this one, which is called Cyber Bronze. It's got that gorgeous red and silver. So yeah, you guys let me know which one you want to see next, and I'll do that one as my next video with this little collection. Like I said, I've got other videos on the way, but you know, I'm curious to know which one that you're most excited to see next. So let me know. That's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.